poop in the Magic Kingdom. There's poop everywhere. Well, yeah, it's the Magic Kingdom. There's like 50,000 people a day there. You know, of course there's going to be poop. That's how it works. No. There's a river of poop. And if you've ever been to the Magic Kingdom, you've probably walked on it. Where is this river of poop I speak of? Well, it's in Liberty Square, and it's not real human poop. That would be pretty gross and really unhealthy of Disney. Instead, it's actually a design in the pavement in Liberty Square that's meant to represent a river of poop. So why is it there? Well, as it turns out, it's for accuracy. You see, Liberty Square was designed to represent colonial America from the late 1600s to the formation of the United States in 1776. Back then, people didn't have indoor plumbing. In more rural areas, the common place to do your business was at an outhouse or a privy. More populated and dense cities, however, also had privies, but with many more residents and smaller spaces, it was much more common for people to use chamber pots. If you don't know what a chamber pot is, it's exactly what it sounds like. It's a big old pot where you'd go to the bathroom in it, and then the next morning you'd clean it out. You know the phrase, "I don't have a pot to piss in"? Well, that's the pot it's referring to. As for cleaning out the chamber pot, well, that was commonly achieved by opening the window and throwing the contents out into the street. You get enough people in a condensed city doing this every day, and before you know it, the streets develop a river of sorts of human excrement. Now, if you're thinking that's gross and must have been horrible, well, yeah, it was. This is partially why people got sick like all the time. Plus, imagine that smell. Let's just take a moment to appreciate that if you're watching this, you probably have indoor plumbing and don't have to poop in a pot. Okay, moving on. So when Disney wanted to accurately portray the finer details of colonial America and Liberty Square, they opted against putting a bunch of poop in the streets because they're not gross, and instead decided to represent that river with a stream of dark brown pavement that runs across the land in the middle of the road. It's also been pointed out that as an extension of this historical accuracy, Liberty Square itself doesn't have any bathrooms. Personally, I think this one's a little iffy, as there are some caveats to that. While it's true that there aren't any public bathrooms out and about in Liberty Square, the Columbia Harbor House, the Liberty Tree Tavern, and the Diamond Horseshoe, which are all in Liberty Square, do have bathrooms since they're restaurants. That said, the argument I've seen made is that because these buildings span the border of multiple lands, with the Harbor House crossing into Fantasyland, for instance, or the Diamond Horseshoe crossing into Adventureland in the back, that the bathrooms fall within those borders, technically keeping Liberty Square free of restrooms. Either way, if you have to use the bathroom in Liberty Square, you'd best get yourself to another land. Just please don't go in the streets, because there's already a whole river of poop there.
Sorry.